Hey soulmates, welcome back to our that manipulation class. I'm sorry my camera coming short, so I had to make this one separately from the first one. Please find the first one and watch it. The first one talks about this that how I this that in here came about, and then how we make our boss that. All right, so I'm going to put the link of the first one down below so that in the description so that you can go and understand what we did here. So right now, what we are going to be doing now is a neck dart. So neck dart, I told you already that for any dart manipulation, that this basic dart is number one, and then next there must be this boss dart, so that there could be a flexibility of something that is opening up things, opening up space for us to impute that or have pleat or gathers anywhere. So right now I'm going to I know that the neck width I'm working with here is 3 inches, and then depth is 3 inches. So right now I will just decide if I'm going to make the mark the dart on the neck by 1.5 inches, 1.5 inch or 1 inch. So right now I'm going to work with 1 inch. Now on the neck I mark at least 3. I'm okay with 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so right now looking at this place, please make sure, just be notified that I do not have sewing allowance here. It's after the manipulation and then I add my sewing allowance. So here the first line of this one is going to this bust region, so this one. So whatever you have here, add extra ½ inch to it and then mark it on the bust region from this on this dart you're seeing here. So I'm going to mark 1.5 inch 1 and then 1.5 inch again 2. So right now we are going to connect the dots. This is the first line going straight to the bust point, second line going to the first 1.5 inch, third line going to third 1.5 inch. All right, so right now we have 3 lines, 1, 2, 3. See what's going to happen now. So first of all, you pin your paper down, pin it, make sure you have enough space up and down so that you will not be limited at any point. Make sure you're pinning your paper down, pin your paper down or you tape it down. I love working with pins and tape. Sometimes tape used to disappoint me. So what I'm going to do now is that first of all we close the waist dart. We close it, we put this green shaded part inside and then we pin it down. Then because for this one to be closed, we have to slash these ones open. So we're going to do that now. We're going to do that now. Make sure you're cutting inside the line. Do not cut through. Do not cut it through, please. Okay, so this one now is open for us to close this one. How do you close it? You put the shaded area inside. Can you see that? You pin it down. Remember to work with your pin always. You pin it down and then where this one ended, please pin this one down as well. Pin this down and then you can now decide to open this up by 1 inch. Open it by 1 inch each. So can you see that? Now please pay attention because this is where some people usually get it wrong. Pay attention. In that manipulation, remember that we work with pinning down a lot, and then we also work a lot with notching. Please don't forget notching. So right now, you're not going to go ahead and mark this in, rule this in out. No, you're going to make a mistake. So what you're going to start doing is that you start closing this. You take this one up like this from here, and then you take it to this part. You close it. Please close it. Make sure you're closing it this way. Don't mind if it's going this way or that way. It is the bust region that is forming. Make sure it aligns very well. Make sure it aligns. I've closed the first one, and the bust is forming already. And then you close the second one. You take the second one. You take it. Make sure that it is ending exactly at where the other one, it meets the other one, exactly that place. Don't mind the pepper. This is pepper. If it was a this thing, your fabric, it wouldn't be going up much like this, but it is actually forming the bust region for us. And then you take the third one, and then you close it. Take the third one, take it, it must align with the other one. You must align. So can you see that the bust region has already formed? It has already formed. This is pepper. I'm sorry, this is pepper. That is why it's being like this. So right now we close this so that we can cut it out to get the new neckline. Remember that I said that this place, you must always straighten this place out. Please, not curve it like this, no. Place your rule from here to here and make sure that you make it straight. All right? So now you can now go ahead and add your sewing allowance of 1 inch. Add your sewing allowance of 1 inch or 10 inches, whatever you're using for your sewing allowance, and try to add it already. And then you know that we do not do straight line here. You curve it. So, and then you go ahead and cut it out. If possible, if this armhole is going to be confusing you to be shaking, please, while pinning the other ones before you form the dart, pin the armhole down as well so that you don't make mistake here. So looking at this now, this is formed. You can see the inside already. It has given a space for the breast. It has given enough space for the breast to relax inside, and the dart is formed already. Do we understand this one? Please, if you have any question on all this darting, because these darting are very important. They are very, very important for the complex works we are going to start making soon, making suits, blazers, just anything at all, corset and all. This dart manipulation is very important, very, very important, as well as other darting, bustier and princess darts. Please, so pay attention so that you understand the other complex works we are going to be doing very soon. So right now we are done with this one. We are done with this. So what else you can do is that when you turn this thing over, please, this is very, very important. Do not forget it. You notch these foldings that went that you took it from here to here, took it from here to here. Please notch it so that you know when you open it up, you know how you're going to plate it back. Notch. That's why I mentioned notching at the beginning of this tutorial. You must notch. So let us see what we have. So remove this one. So look at this. Can you see the notches? You see the notches, right? I hope you can see the notches. So what we are going to do is that these notches, see? You're using the notches. That's the notch is already the center. So Don't mind this. This is a pepper, and this is actually the back, and this is the front. This is the front of it. Can you see that? This is the front. I'm very sure that you must have seen some dresses having this, just like the one on the screen, having this pleat here. Sometimes it is sewn from here maybe like to 3 inches and then left, sewn like that from the back or from the front. The design can decide, you can decide to put the design at the front or at the back. All right, this is not just only that in, it's actually a very lovely design for female dresses. All right, so you can actually decide to sew the dart at the front or the back. You can decide not to sew it, you can decide to just pleat it, and then sewing it does not always go longer than 3 to 5 inches, so that the dart formation can be very good here. All right, so we are done with this one. We are done with this. We go over to shoulder dart manipulation, shoulder pleats of that manipulation. All right, please make sure you watch the next video.